Hey everyone, Kristen here. Welcome to my channel, and Dave's with me today. We had to figure out where he was gonna sit because he's so damn tall, and he was all you could see was JoJo. Dio. My bad. I know what I meant to say. So as you can see in the title and the thumbprint, my 2023 temperature blanket is finally completed. It took a bit longer than I expected, only because with it being hexagons, there was literally different types of half hexes I had to do, quarter hexes for the corners, and yeah, and then sewing it all together, and then adding the border, and the border was kind of a pain because, you know, some of the hexes there was no single crochet, like no stitch marks, so you just have to like make your own, and yeah, and then I did a fancy border, so
I think the fancy border looks awesome with it.
Yeah, the border I took two different patterns and combined it into one, and it's really cute.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I have to say it was a fun project to make. Would I do it again? The hexagons? Nope. Nope. I think my problem is it was just sewing all the blocks together was my biggest issue. But it came out decent size. It's not like my very first one that was like 15 feet long.
Yeah, that was kind of gigantic.
Yeah.
It's awesome though.
It's not quite big enough for a twin bed, but I would say it's bigger than a lap blanket. Excuse you.
Yeah, excuse me.
So I guess when you show you what the blanket looks like. You want to do it here? Should we move the camera? What do you think?
We'll move the camera.
Alright, so here's one of the blocks up close. I'm going to try and move back and get the whole picture in frame. The lighting's not the greatest, but I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, I'm not going to get the whole picture in the frame, but there it is. The entire blanket. Fully done. Really pretty. Oh, there we go. Just ignore all the mess as a normal household.
Stuff.
But there's the blanket, and then we'll go up here. You got Dave's thumb, and then the 2023.
Pay no attention to the man behind the blanket. Afghan.
Let's see if we can find Dave behind here. There he is. Yeah, I'm bringing it down a little bit though. I'm too short. So you see, I did little bobbles. I did 2 rows. Yeah, 2 rows along in the whites. And right here is an example where I had to do some were singles and halves and doubles just to get a flush. And then I did halves all the way around in white. And then I did a row of single all the way around. And then I did the really cute bobbles. I used variegated yarn to get these really cool colors. So it's really pretty.
I agree.
And then, see if we can find the bobbles on the bottom. So yeah, it does have some weight to it.
Yeah, it is quite heavy when you're holding it up like this. For an amount of time, it is quite heavy. Yeah,
he's 5'11".
Yeah, and
when she puts it over his head.
Okay.
I know it's heavy.
I'm getting my workout today.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's probably about the same height as him. 'Cause he's actually holding it over his head, so yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the blanket. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I love it. It looks awesome.
Alright, so there you go. You got to see the blanket all done. Probably not the greatest, but I did the best I could with, you know, what I'm working with. The lighting in our house sucks, and yeah.
Not the best lighting.
No. So the different yarns I used was all from Red Heart. My color chart I don't have on me right handy. It's way over there though.
Would you like it?
Sure.
Stand by.
But yeah, all the yarns I used was all through Red Heart. It's the same color pattern I used for the previous one, which I ended up tearing it apart. And I actually still have yarn left over from that. I tried to use up as much as I possibly could. So here are the colors that I used. for this year's temperature blanket, or last year's temperature blanket. And they're going to be the same colors I'm going to use for 2024's temperature project. And you see, really pretty colors. And then I used the granny hexagon pattern, which the link to that will be down in the description. And then I used, where's the camera? Right here. It's the size hook I used. And then for the border, I used Karen's Cinnamon Swirl Cakes in the shade Lilac and Lime. I'm just learning how to read. So here's the color of it. This is better. There we go.
Pretty color.
This yarn actually came from Vermont. I finally got a good use out of it. Dave had to go to Vermont last year for work, and he brought me back some yarn, so
I did.
finally found the use of it. I still actually got a decent amount. This is, how many ounces is this?
8 ounces.
8 ounces, and there's still quite a bit left, and the blanket took a lot making those bobbles and that, so yeah, so I think I did pretty good with that.
I think so.
Now, for this year's temperature project, I am going to do something completely different. I've seen like a few other people do this, but it's going to be different for me. And what it is you can make like a cloud or a sun. I'm going to do probably the cloud. And then you make these little balls to represent each day in the color you want it to be. So I figure something like that would be really easy to do.
Really cool.
And like just use like pony beads to put in between the days to help out.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice cute wall decoration to have when it's fully done and everything.
I think it would look awesome.
Yeah. So that's gonna be this year's project. Because the nice thing about that is I can make some of the stuff in advance, and all I gotta do is like thread them on, and then there we go.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty awesome.
So now that I'm done with my temperature blanket, now I gotta work on other stuff.
Yep.
I refuse to work on anything else until I got this thing done.
Yep, it was priority number 1.
Yes. Even though I am a little behind on one project, one thing that's the raffle basket for the marching band. I have not put that together because I got to make stuff for that. So, but yeah, now I can do that.
Yeah.
So there you have it. I've been rambling on again. Showed you off the blanket and quickly talked about this year's project. So, for temperature wise.
You hit all your points.
Yes. You got anything else you got to say about it?
I'm really proud of you, and you came out really, really awesome, and it's going to be good for, sitting outside if you get really cold. And that thing is going to keep you warm, and it is heavy. Heavy.
It's like a weighted blanket.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, those weighted blankets are good.
Yeah. So, yeah, there you have it. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Thank you for following the journey of making this blanket, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!